Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have so much to tell you. So much has happened since the last time I did a video. And if you see me looking around, it's because the place that I'm at, people dread coming here, okay? And I will get into that. But not before I start off telling you what happened the last part of when I was at the airport. So now, remember I told y'all that someone had came and woke me up. Okay. So now I'm gonna tell you. I was at the airport and someone literally woke me up the second time. Okay. So I was able to stay there one more time. The guy from operations came and talked to me and was like, came outside, and I was like, you know how somebody just come outside? There's a lot of passengers flying out and things like that, and you just notice somebody like really checking you out, okay? And I was like, I still didn't think nothing of it. So I look, and here it is. This guy comes over to me. Hi, how you doing? And very polite, very nice, and basically told me that if I didn't have a ticket flying out, that I could no longer stay there. He was going to get me to 6 o'clock that evening, and it was probably about 1 o'clock then. So I was like, well, I don't have any provisions for me to leave to be there at, if I don't have any money or any provisions, then how can I leave? I said, I don't know where to go. I don't know anything about Dallas. I can't, I just don't know. And I remember watching this video and this lady telling me, God said that you are stronger than you even think. You are way stronger. God says that you're way stronger than what you really think you are. And I had to think about that. I didn't know exactly how it applied to my life at the time, but I thought about it and I stored it in my short-term memory. Okay. All right. So now I said to myself, I was like, well, he said he had some things he could give me. He came back and gave me some brochures to the bus, the times and things like that. Told me where I could go catch the bus. Mind you, didn't have any money. Come to find out, okay, I said, I'm not going to leave at 6. I'm going to leave at 3. It was 3. I said, I'm going to leave at 3. I just had to finish charging my phone. I said, if I leave at 3, I want to be traveling while it's still light outside, because if it's not light, then, oh my gosh, like, how am I going to even, I'm not going to know where I'm going at that point, and then I'm going to be scared because I don't know this area at all. All right, so I decided to leave at 3. So I walked to the bus with my bags, okay? I had my 2 check bags, 1 carry-on, and my personal. Okay. So now, I make it to the bus stop. Kind of for people that are in Philly, it reminds you of the 69th Street Terminal a little bit, okay? So now, I wait the bus to take long to come. I get on the bus. I ask them, to show me where the train station is. So I got to the train station. So now I look, and it's this big, all these steps to go you get on the train. I was like, I don't know if I need to get on that train. Let me see if I can find another way to get around. So come to find out, it was another bus that was separate from the bus I had got off. That bus was like the bus to the airport. So now I'm on this bus, and I go and I ask the lady. She like waving like, no, I'm not accepting any passengers. I said, I just want to ask you a question. I went over. I asked her, I'm trying to go downtown. Maybe like a shelter or something like that. I don't know. I said, how can you direct me? She said, okay, you're going to get on this bus, the same number as this bus. It's going to come in a couple minutes. Get on there. You're going to go down to the West Transit Center in downtown Dallas, and you're going to go into the bus terminal there, and they're going to give you like some resources to tell you some shelters, and they're going to give you the buses to get there. I said, okay, thank you so much. So as I turn around and sit down, this guy comes down the steps. He says, excuse me, do you need a free bus pass? I said, okay, God, I'm in the right direction. Okay, you got me. Because I'm telling you, I didn't have no money, none. But I knew God was watching me and He was looking out for me. And He said that He had already prepared the place for me. I don't know what this place is, but okay, I'm up for it. I have no choice, really. Okay, now I get on the bus. I ask the bus driver, could he show me where to get off at? So he showed me. I saw the West Transit Center, got off, went in there. They gave me the information to 2 shelters. So in the process, I talked to my son. My son says, Mom, did you get my text? I said, what text? No, let me check. It was a shelter that I knew nothing about. So when I looked at the shelters that the depot had given me, I looked them up. I didn't like them. One, because they said I like one of the things. They said they charge $15 for a room per day. Okay, I never heard of that, but okay. Then they said you absolutely cannot bring any books here. I said, hold up, wait. No books. I got like at least 5 books with me. I got my journal that I write to Jesus about. I have my Bible that I read about Jesus and the things that's going on in the world. And then I have like other books that I read. It was like a no go for me. I'm not doing none of that. I have to be able to stay connected to Jesus. Later, I found out that they will give you stuff. There's of the, like they have things that and literature that they give to you for yourself. But I want the literature I already have. Okay, so that was a no go for me. Now the place that Melvin, my son, gave to me, I looked them up. I was like, oh wow, okay. So I end up going, y'all. I go. I called an Uber because I didn't know how to get there. All right. God had provided provisions for that. Okay. I ended up calling my mom back. Mom, can you please give me money for car fare? She sent it to me. Thank you so much. Okay. So my mom ended up the next day giving me, some money for car fare. So that was good. All right. So now, I think I had to sneeze. Okay. So after that, I'm sorry, guys. After that, this is going to be this. So this is part 2, guys. This is part 2. It's going to be a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 until I get done. Let me tell you, because I have a story, okay? And I realize that it's not just my story. It's the people and the connections that I come across the whole time I'm on this journey. It's like God is putting me in this position to meet the people that I need to meet, to talk to the people that I need to talk to. If I would have never did this, if I would have never went this route, I would never have had such an impact. Them on me and me on them already. But listen, y'all. By the way, listen to this whole video. In order to get the whole benefit of the video, you must listen to it in its entirety. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe. I really don't say that too much, but like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. I see that people have really been watching, and let me tell you, I got a life to tell you guys. Like this journey is not, it's not a joke. Okay? But listen, back to what I was saying. So, I get out the Uber. I get to the shelter place. There's people standing out there. I'm just gonna tell you, I didn't get in that night, y'all. I didn't get in that night. So now, where do I go? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm super hungry. Okay. Come to find out, I will tell you this also. People that you think wouldn't give you provisions have definitely given me provisions. Can I tell you that? Like, people have definitely given me provisions. Like, people I would have never thought they would have done it. Okay? Sending me money. And I'm like, thank you so much. Like, I just started crying because I didn't even know. You know, at times, I didn't even know I was getting a Cash App until I looked and saw I had Cash App. I'm like, wow, amazing. So thank you, everybody who's ever sold. This is definitely a ministry, okay? You sow into this ministry, oh my God, God is going to bless you. He blesses anybody who blesses his children. And I have completely blessed his children when times when I had nothing, okay? Whether it's sowing seeds to people I listen to on YouTube, there's so many different ways. But y'all, I received a Cash App. I couldn't believe it. So now, shout out to my peoples who sent me Cash Apps, okay? So now, I go to the shelter. I don't get in. I don't get in that day. Come back tomorrow, they say. I must have gotten there too late. They filled to capacity, whatever. It looked like it was a very nice, situation going on though. So what I did was I traveled back into the, I'm already in the city at that time. I traveled back down to where I started. I catch an Uber again. Listen, because I have luggage and I couldn't carry all that and get around. Okay, so now I get an Uber. I go back. I go to Greyhound Station. Now I hit a friend up that I knew that lived in Dallas. Never seen him in person or nothing. Hit him up. Of course, they're not in Dallas. They call me. Hey Jill, I'm in Memphis. No, no, no. Let me retract that. I recant that. Mississippi. I said Mississippi. Okay, cool. He was like, but look, I got a place for you to lay your head. At least you figure things out. I'm like, I don't know, cause I don't think God didn't like make me homeless so I can go hang out with you. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. No, definitely not what I was supposed to do. Okay, what happened? God erased that person so they wouldn't even call me back. Y'all, I'm so tired. I'm gonna tell y'all that I haven't gotten a lot of rest at all. I'm super, super tired. However, I'll give you a little bit more and then I'll save some for tomorrow, my next video. All right. God put a destiny helper in my place that night because in my walk, the whole time I was thinking, God, I said, God, please answer me, respond to me. Like, where am I supposed to go? Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be at the shelter. Where am I supposed to be? I go to Greyhound because my friend told me, look to see how much your ticket is at Greyhound. I go there. I could have looked on my phone, but Greyhound was right in front of my face. So I went. I hear this person talking about, yeah, I'm not from here. Talking to security. I turn around. I don't know. Something about him shine, right? So I said, me either. Minding other people's business, right? All the time. He said, I know that's right. Listen, so now he leaves. So I walks to McDonald's, which was down the street. Now y'all that know, no, I do not eat McDonald's at all. At all, okay? Totally toxic. But I was starving, and I can honestly say when people are really, really hungry, They will do whatever. You're not going to Panera Bread when you got $5 from McDonald's. Not happening. And it was real that night, okay? It was real because I had to eat something. I had just finished fasting. I couldn't even fast no more. It was hot. I felt like I could possibly pass out if I didn't get nourishment, any kind of nourishment in my body. Okay. So now, I go to McDonald's. I order me something to eat. I'm sitting down. No plugins. Couldn't even charge my phone. That really bothers me. Like, if I have a community, I'm going to have plugins everywhere. Because people need to charge. Period. And on period. So now, I hear a voice in McDonald's. It's the guy from Greyhound. Can I tell y'all, we conversed that whole night. We went across the street to the park. He protected me the whole time. Come to find out, he had missed his bus, Greyhound, going to California, okay? He was like, I missed my bus. Hanging out with my peoples, I missed my bus. But I really believe God allowed that to happen. The lineup was so real. It was so like surreal, you know? Like you knew that he placed this person there to protect me for that night kind of thing. When I tell y'all he stayed with me, and I'm gonna insert me at the Greyhound station. y'all gonna see my feet up and everything. It's real out here. Oh my God. I was really hanging out with people that were homeless. I'm homeless right now. Goodness. So, what do? All right. He stays with me the whole next day. I wake up. We hang out. He says, you hungry? You want something to eat? He bring me back a hash brown. He brought me back a bag of Lay's chips. I only asked for chips. I don't know how people's provisions are. He brought me back whatever I wanted. He got me, and it was so amazing. It was so wonderful, and I was so appreciative, guys. And I ate that, you know. He went, so I had to go get a storage space. God gave me the provisions to get storage because I didn't want to lose any of my stuff. So I looked at a nearby storage place, and I went and put almost half of my bags in that storage place. And then I can go back and forth and get stuff out, okay? So that was very good. Now I'm looking for like a locker so I don't have to carry and literally bring my bags every day. Because wherever I'm at, which you'll find out, I can't keep my bags here by themselves. They have to go with me. So now, after that, I come back to the shelter so I can see if I can do intake. He came all the way here with me, guys. He was so nice. He came all the way to the shelter with me. Guys, I want to tell you, I was able to get a bed that night, and I received the intake. So I can come to the day services. I can take showers at the shelter. I never thought I would be so excited to be able to do stuff that I take for granted, or we take for granted every day that we live on our own. Oh, I got to take a shower. Sometimes I take 2-3 showers a day. I'm lucky to get 1 shower today. Okay? Like, God is really humbling me even more. Listen, after that, I'm going to relate this to Bible, scripture. You can relate it to scripture as well. I'm just telling my testimony today, though. Okay? However, on the next one, I'll have the scripture that relates with it. Okay? But seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things will be added unto you. Okay? God will make a way. He's a way maker. He's a miracle maker. I didn't know why he was sending me here. That must be my thing, to go to shelters and talk and tell everybody and people about the goodness of the Lord and all that he has done for me. Coming from Philadelphia, how he's blessed me along the way to get to Houston, and now how he's blessed me to get to Dallas. It's all intentional. By no means necessary, it's not. And it's not because I did anything wrong to experience this stuff. He literally took everything away from me so that I could travel this road with the people that I need to travel with. It's amazing. It's breathtaking. And I'm so honored that God chose me. I'm so honored. I be out here like, oh, he's stretching me so long. Like, my arms stretched out in its entirety. I am super tired. Look at my eyes, guys. But I haven't lost anything as a result. I still have my health. I still got Jill. I still got my clothes, my shoes. A couple people have been blessing me with provisions, okay? And I'm about to get off. I'm about to leave. But I just want to say I will be back for part 3. And I also want to say that if I can do it, if God got me to do it, you can do it too. So just know, if whatever doors are meant for you, you're going to get into. If you don't get into the door, it's because that wasn't the door for you anyway. It wasn't your time. So let me say this. I got into the shelter. I was able to spend a night. I didn't get much sleep. I was freezing. It was like below 20 degrees, probably minus 5 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not joking though. I woke up like, oh my goodness, freezing. I suppose because it kills germs. But can I tell you how I'm excited? Because God gave me a space on a cafeteria floor. I slept on a cafeteria floor. And it was actually clean. But I did it. You know darn well what it takes for me to sleep into a 5-star bed at a hotel. But when I tell you, I got some more to tell y'all. I'll be back, y'all. Okay?